It's the Backcourt. It's
What's
your
going?
boy. Yeah, man.
Live?
We hot, man. Like it's
Live.
hot. It's your boy, Big Esco.
Your boy True Power.
You know what I'm
Chanel
saying?
the Great, the first.
And man, we in North County. We in St. Louis. This is our first outdoor interview. I'm feeling that, actually.
Yeah, this is kind of cool. It feel hella good outside right now in the loop, man. Global warming is a real thing.
Shout out to Trump. You know what I'm saying? Global warming, climate control.
But today, man, we got a very special guest that's near and dear to my heart, man.
This is our first McKinley guest.
True.
Yeah, really
True.
McKinley guest.
True. He a gold bug. We Cougars. But you know what I'm saying?
You that second tier.
Yeah,
that
man.
second level, that second generation.
I've been knowing this kid for a long time. Y'all might have heard of him. His name Cameron Biedscheid. One of the best. One of the only niggas I know that averaged 30 ball in high school, bro.
Yeah.
That's just junior year too, y'all.
Yeah, that
we
ain't
even gonna
you know,
talk about senior year.
Yeah, make sure you talking to the mic. Yeah,
Bring that mic up.
But yeah, so yeah, man, it's just good to see you, man. Good to catch up with you. Like I said, recently you always end up coming up in the headlines on social media. Niggas be talking about you, whatever. But Jason Tatum said he looked up to you growing up. You know what I'm saying? He based his game off of you and was like, "Nah, you one of the niggas that he knew was gonna be a superstar in the league and shit like that." So like, when shit like that happened, how did that feel for you? When you have a moment where like the entire city talking about you?
I mean, like, I feel like that's something that was already known by the city. It just took for Lil Bro to say that. Like, that Lil J, that's Jason Tatum, you see how I'm calling him Lil J. That's my little bro. I've been knowing Lil J for forever. Since he was a little kid, he used to go to my granny after school and summer programs and stuff. Like,
right.
I always been hooping with Lil J, and then he used to just follow me and Brad around and Drew and work out with us. So, I mean, that's something I feel like the city always knew. It just wasn't nothing that had been spoke on in a minute. But I appreciate Lil Bro for putting that out in the earth, because he know that's all facts. And he ain't have to do that, but he just he know that's facts though.
Yeah.
He definitely did look up to me, but I'm proud of what he doing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he putting on for sure.
Yeah, because St. Louis hoopers got reputations, you know what I'm saying? Like, even we've been up in Chicago or whatever, I still live up there. And niggas, no, St. Louis niggas move different. You know what I'm saying? Like, in general, we just move different, from every day to how we hoop, to everything we do, the way we talk, the way we walk. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different kind of thing. So, like you said, within the city, within the highways or whatever, niggas definitely knew what time it is. They been knew what time it is, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, now it's time for the nation to know. You know what I'm saying? It's time for you to, you know what I mean, get your name back out there and reclaim what's yours. You know what I mean? And that's...
So we gonna get into it like how we usually get into it. When did you fall in love with the game? I feel like the first time I seen you was playing for Team St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of niggas don't know Brad played for Team St. Louis and shit like that or whatever. But y'all was like the only two age groups they really had.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, let us know what your backstory
when did you
is.
graduate?
So 2012. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened for real, right? I was playing with this team called the Kings and Matthew Dickey. We wasn't talking about nothing for real. We was losing every game, all type of stuff. So I was playing with them, but every game I'm dropping like 30, 40. I'm going crazy with them. Like, we ain't really had nobody else on our team. I was in like 4th, 5th grade. And Coach Greg Jones, I still talk to him to this day, love him to death. He was a coach for Team St. Louis. He ended up... Nah, Greg Jones, not Rick Wilson. He was the other coach. Brad coach, the older team coach. But I played plenty of tournaments with Rick and them too, though, with Brad and them. But Greg was the coach. Greg was the one who snatched me off the Kings and wanted me to play with Team St. Louis. And that's when I started playing with them after we played against them at Matthew Dickey.
Okay.
So, yeah, but... that's definitely a legendary team in the St. Louis area. A lot of superstars that came from that Team St. Louis.
So when you feel like it hit you, where like, damn, like, I love this game. Like, this is all I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I feel like when that finally hit me, I feel like I was just I would feel like I was just a kid. I was a little kid when that happened. I just instantly fell in love with playing basketball. As soon as my old dude used to take me to the Y on the south side on Arsenal, like, you know, as soon as I just started doing all that and going with him every day, hooping and just having fun with it and really learning how to play basketball, learning how to shoot, learning how to dribble and having fun with it, I just fell in love with it right away.
So your dad ended up playing for the Bulls for a second too, didn't he? Or what?
No. My dad ain't playing in the league. Nah, my dad could have played in the league though, but my granny, my bad, y'all, my phone. Thumping in the interview, but nah, bro. My old dude, my pops ain't play for the Bulls. He could have. He also could have played with the legendary Bob Knight for the legendary Bob Knight. He had a Division I offer to go there, but he decided to go to SIUE when it was still D2 because my grandma, his mother, had bad cancer. She passed away before I even was born. So he stayed there to be close with his brothers and his family and stuff. You know, so my old dude ain't go to the league, but he definitely was a top tier player.
Like 7 feet, ain't he? Like
he the same height as me. We both 6'8", but he just like he was just like a stretch forward type of Dirk Nowitzki type dude. You know what I'm saying? Like he could really he could score easy, get a lot of rebounds, shoot the three, put the ball on the floor. He could do a lot of stuff.
So the apple don't fall far from the tree.
Yeah, you know.
Well, to me, like
I killed my old dude though.
I always seen like
everybody.
Yeah, well, shit. You supposed to be able to be better than your dad, but I mean, you know,
hey,
you the next version, you the updated version of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm him 2.0.
But when I seen your game really mature, like I always seen it in you. You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like when you went like maybe your freshman or sophomore summer, you took like a huge leap.
Yeah, you definitely know what you're talking about.
You went from being like you went from being like this wiry kid. Well, you was still a wiry ass kid. You still a wiry ass nigga now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But overall, like
you put the game together though.
Yeah, you start and Cardinal Ritter program. You know, a lot of people don't know about Cardinal Ritter, but it's safe to say, bro, like. You got the Chris Carrawells, you got, Jahidi Whites, but then
them two, they are not Cam Biedscheid.
That's what I'm saying. So it's arguably, how does it feel to arguably be?
I'm the best ever that came out that school for a fact. I know it. I know for a fact. Out of Chris Carrawell, Alex Barnett, T. Baby Jones, all them, any one of them, I'm the best player ever to come out of Cardinal Ritter High School. Period.
Okay.
For sure. No doubt about it. There's no question.
Drop some mic.
There's no question. Lauren Woods played in the NBA. He was 7-footer. I'm better. He not more talented than me, not better than me.
Nah, I agree with you on that.
So take us to, I forgot to introduce in your bio shit. NCAA champion. I mean, not NCAA champion, my bad. Missouri champion. State champion 2010.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We had an unstoppable team.
That might have been one of the best teams
in St. Louis history.
Potentially. Like, I can't say that it was.
That is arguably, until the day we die, one of the best teams in St. Louis history. I cannot lie. That team is ridiculous. Me, Mylan Jordan, Eric Clark, Wendell Crowder, Evan Jones, Bobby Ward, Charles Conway, like Josh Webb. We had an unstoppable team. Like, it was bad for niggas out there.
You was the truth, though.
Yeah.
And it was interesting seeing you be the weapon like that you was, because you was an underclassman and
I was the youngest on the team.
You just named all seniors.
Yeah, I was the youngest on the team.
Yeah.
You just gotta adapt. You just gotta learn how to. You just gotta cut. If you cut like that, you're gonna be cut like that. You just gotta learn how to adapt.
But yeah, I feel like that y'all confidence was just on a different level. Like y'all knew y'all was raw. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was so many of y'all niggas too, man. It was a lot of y'all, like you said.
And y'all came off. Y'all had that period too where it was like, I think my freshman year, they won state.
Y'all want to know a lot of shit people don't know about that team, though, y'all.
What?
We never had like a regular practice, like where we ran up and down the court. Did nothing like that. The only thing we ever did in practice, bro, was play 5-on-5 for 2 hours straight from beginning to end, and we'll leave.
What was it like playing for Coach Nielson, bro?
Oh, he a legendary Hall of Fame coach. That dude got a heart of gold. That's a man of honor. I love Coach Nielson till the day I die. And when he die, I'm gonna tattoo his name on me. Like on my daughter, I am. That's one of my favorite coaches I ever had. He believed in me. Like can't nobody walk up to Coach Nielson right now and say nothing about Cam Biedscheid. Coach Nielson will tell y'all out of all them players, Chris Kerwell, all them, that I'm the best player in Corner Ritter college basketball history. He'll tell anybody that. I love Coach Nielson. That's
what's the biggest thing you took away from him? Like, what's the biggest lesson you think you learned from him in high school? Because he wasn't. A lot of people see how nice he is. Like, I got to be in them practices and see certain shit. Like, cause I was finna go there. Like, he'd go off on you.
Oh yeah, he done went off on me plenty times. Called me all type of shit. It builds your character. It builds you as a man. You can't take constructive criticism, and you're not a man. If I can break you down that easily with words, then what do you stand? What do you stand behind? What are you?
Yeah, no toughness.
You don't have anything inside you. If I can break you down this easy with words, but. Like, yeah, Coach Nielson get on me, but what I say I really learned from him is just how that it's always gonna be life after basketball. Like, Coach Nielson used to always tell me that, like, you're not gonna have the same life as everybody else when it come to basketball. You're gonna be a totally different person, but don't just think basketball gonna be everything. It's a life after basketball. It's a life after basketball, son. He used to always tell me that. I swear to God.
That's real. And shit, you would soon find that shit out. What made you decide to go, what was it like meeting all them players being such a high caliber basketball player? Because shit, besides Brad, I feel like Ben was up there, but you was a bigger recruit. Nah, I can't. He was on that level. Like, he was a 5.
He was a bigger recruit than Ben for the simple fact that he did it out of straight high school.
True, yeah. He went to Oak Hill first and shit. And that took his shit up.
If I would have went to Oak Hill, I would. To be honest, I could have went to North. I had offers from Duke, North Carolina, Kentucky, everywhere in the country. I could have went anywhere in the country. It's just certain reasons that we can't talk about on why I went to Notre Dame.
Okay.
That we can't discuss, and we ain't gonna discuss those reasons. Right. But it's the reasons why I went there.
What was it like though? What was that experience like going out? That was your first time away from the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was cool, bro. But it wasn't my first time away from the crib. Playing AAU ball all my life. Traveling here and there, getting invited to camp. So it wasn't my first time being away from the crib. I've been flying by myself since I was a little kid and all type of stuff. So
I was talking about like living and shit. Like, not like. You lived out there. I was talking about like just being a young man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool, but it's just like I said earlier. It's just one of those type of things you just gotta learn to adapt to. It ain't something you used to. Probably gonna be used to right off the flip soon as you get out there, especially because we are coming from St. Louis. I go to Indiana. This is some whole different shit down here now. I gotta adapt to what they got going on. Not even saying adapt to try to fit in, but just to live right. You know what I'm saying? Just to live how I want to live. It's a certain way I gotta adapt down here.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's definitely a difference. I used to when I went to Mizzou or whatever, I was working with the women's program up there.
Yeah.
And so being around,
I used to see you up there, bro.
Yeah. So being around, you know what I'm saying, just like you said, that NCAA, that's a totally different level of just like living. You have to adjust how you live in. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, now it's like actual demands.
Right.
Niggas want you to be on time.
Right. It's not want you to be. You have to be. It's mandatory demands. These are mandatory demands that you have to make. Or it's gonna be a consequence behind them, and then that's when it's gonna start to get political. I'm finna put you on the bench and start him because he went to class, even though he suck and you don't suck.
Right.
Yeah.
That's when politics start getting in the mix.
Right.
Politics is in the mix in every fucking aspect of life, for real. You know, like
Nigga.
on the court, off the court, wherever you at, whatever field, the industry you in, there's gonna be some politics to it. You know, and that's the shit that could either derail you or make you a sin. Unfortunately, it ain't always about talent. If it was all about talent, a lot more niggas would be in different places, man.
For real.
I'm sure we could name a good 10, 20 niggas I know that could have been league worthy from here, bro. And that's really what I see for you going forward. I know you can still hoop and do your shit, and you gonna do what you gonna do. And I don't care what nobody got to say or whatever motherfuckers talk about on the internet. Niggas know what time it is with you on in between them lines.
Niggas know what time it is between them 94 feet with me, big bro.
But your impact, in my opinion, is gonna be how you touch the next generation. Like I said, Jason arguably right now could be one of the best players to ever come from here. You know what I'm saying? Brad on his head.
Damn right.
Brad definitely on his
I ain't
ass.
gonna fake it. I fuck with Lil J hard. Lil J don't owe me shit. Brad don't owe me shit. But I used to be with Brad every single solitary day of my life, bro, working out with Drew. Like, I ain't got a ticket to
Shout out to Drew Hamlin
to this nigga game. I ain't got a ticket to Brad game. That nigga ain't touch my hand with no paper. None of that type of shit. He ain't got to touch my hand with no paper. I'm having my own paper. But I'm saying, like, bro, this nigga sit in my hoop with me and tell me, oh, look, bro, you got everything what it take. You better than niggas that's on my team right now in the league after I done just killed him at Open Gym and Chaminade while he been playing with the Wizards for 2 years. But you ain't even gonna touch my hand, you know. You ain't gonna touch my hand with no paper. You ain't gonna try to help get me in a G League situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, just little shit like that. I just be paying attention to a lot of shit. Like, bro, like, Brad was literally around me every day, big bro. Like, every single solitary day, coming to pick me up from wherever I'm at in U City, off the north side, wherever I'm at, bro, so we can go work out with Drew. Nigga went, all the NBA shit popped off. Motherfuckers went ghost. Niggas ain't, and it ain't even about no paper, nigga. Like, shit, I'm happy that you, big bro, and you got to the league. Nigga, I know I'm supposed to be in the league for a fact. My life just different than yours. God got a different plan for me, but you ain't even send me a ticket, bro, to a game. Fuck the money, nigga. You ain't even send me a ticket to come see you playing the game, nigga. You ain't even getting you. So it ain't no chance for that you would see him touch my hand with no money, because you ain't even send me no ticket to a fucking game, bro. Mm-hmm. And you sending niggas tickets that was nowhere near around you. Like, he sending niggas tickets that he don't even know. That's not even that he don't know for real. He barely fucking know.
So you feel like
I'm just 100, bro. I'm just real, bro. I just be on some real solid shit, real street nigga shit. Like, I just be on some real 100 shit, bro. That shit just not 100. Like, if Brad was standing right here where we at, I'd say this shit on this microphone in front of him, on my daughter. I'd be on some real 100 shit, bro. I don't sugarcoat nothing. That ain't real. That's not real. That's not real. I respect what he doing for the community, though. Shout out to Brad for putting that center and where the St. Louis Mills Mall was, and it's about to be a sports complex, and it's gonna be big, and that's gonna take off, make a bigger basketball scene for St. Louis. I salute Big Bro for doing that. He doing his thing. I don't hate on no man. Mm-hmm. I ain't cut like that. I'm hard body. I don't hate on nobody. But I salute to Big Bro for doing that. I just keep it real. I just state the facts. But I never hate on him.
Yeah, and that's the main reason. Another reason why I wanted to talk to you, too, is so you can give your side of the story. Because, like you said, I know if I feel away from seeing niggas talk, I can only imagine what it's like to be in your shoes. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep it on 100. I love you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Love you too, big bro.
So no matter what, and I told you, we talk or whatever, but, like, how does it feel? Like, you feel like everybody turned their back on you when it was inconvenient? Because niggas was in you. I remember when there wasn't nobody around, and I remember when everybody was in your face. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want you to, go into too much detail, but, like...
Yeah, this is Rollo's song. He be saying some shit like... he be like, I remember times when I was fucked up. I ain't had nobody but my damn self. That's just I really be feeling like that. When you fucked up, you ain't got nobody but yourself, man. For real, like nobody. You don't got nobody but yourself. If all three of us sitting right here had 60 racks on us a piece, you know how many people would be hitting our phone trying to be around us,
right?
Just because if we post a picture of some money, buy her on Instagram on some fly shit, like, come on, bro. Like, the world just so fake and pretend and make believe. Like, motherfuckers don't give a fuck about people for real, genuinely out here. Motherfuckers just trying to use motherfuckers just trying to use other people back as a stepping stone, bro. If I see Big Bro post 100 bands on the internet, I'm not gonna hit his line so I can step on his back and try to, you know what I'm saying, get 20 bands out of his 100 racks. Now I done just stepped up. I done leveled up a little more. Nah, bro, I'm just gonna go get it out the mud, bro. I'm gonna wait my turn like a real nigga, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait my turn, but I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I do feel like, and that's why I said what I said about you, like you gonna be able to help so many people. I just see you being able to help people when you get into the game. We talked about you got to get to the point where you're doing your camps and all the shit you want to do in the future that you want to do, but like
I'm really gonna be doing shit for the community. Like, not saying that niggas not. Like, Lil J doing great in the community for Woes, giving back bread with the center at the meals. But, like, I'm finna be giving back for real. Like, when these M's come in, like I know they are, for sure, I'm gonna be giving back to my community for real. North, south side, south side, east side, west side, everybody.
Because these kids need it,
we
bro.
all touching it. We all touching it. The whole St. Louis touching this paper. We all gonna feel like we having our way.
Yeah.
That's how I want it. I want the whole community to feel like we having our way, not just me.
Yeah.
I want us to boss up as a whole, as a unit.
Yeah.
Our city been looked down upon too long. We just got popping on the basketball scene. We barely getting popping on the music scene just now too.
If shit was like we don't get enough credit. Our generation, like, cause we was little, I used to hear a lot of older people talk shit about our generation of hooping.
Bro,
but we done
really
brought this shit back, bro. Like, shout out to Caleb Love and all the little niggas, Rio and all them niggas doing their thing now. Shout out to
C-Love, man. C-Love used to go to C-Love used to go to my granny freedom school and after school programs
St.
too.
Louis
That's a little
so
bro.
small,
Love
man.
you, C-Love, boy. Keep doing your thing.
St. Louis was so small, like I said, and that's the thing that hurt. Like you said, the reason why we gotta stick together, cause it's not that many of us, bro.
It's not at all.
And
Shout out Rio too though, man. You know I fuck with your Uncle Jimmy McKinney, even though I used to give him buckets. Nah, that's OG.
Yeah, Rio got to keep his head up
Jimmy
out there.
McKinney give out big buckets. Yeah, Rio, keep your head up, man. I don't know what y'all coach on. He tripping. But
you know,
you need to. I've been through political shit too in college, bro. You got to stay headstrong, bro, and keep going crazy. When your opportunity come, take full advantage, little bro. You got it in you. We dogs.
Yeah,
we
man.
gorillas. We not normal. We from St. Louis. We gorillas.
Yeah, man. Because like Tanel talking about, you know, I'm older than y'all too. But I went to school
Grandpa,
just a year. Grandpa. Like just a year older than Tanel, you know what I'm saying? So I remember, like I said, when you came into high school or whatever, like he's talking about, you made that step. When you took that step, it was real clear what happened. Like, this the one. This different. You know what I'm saying? Like you even talked about, you know, during that time, Drew older than me. So to watch, I watched Drew. I played with him and C Woods and all of them with Matthew Dickin's Finest and stuff. I used to practice with them. So to see him come back from college and then start training and reaching back down and, you know what I'm saying, to the younger generation of hoopers, like you said, you and Brad and all of y'all. You know what I mean?
I was with Drew tonight. He beat McCool and North.
And Drew a real nigga. I'm going to keep it all the way a buck. I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000. Drew a real nigga. I love Drew Hanlon to death. He never charged me one penny to work me out ever in my life. Me or Brad. He worked us out every day, 2-3 times a day. Took us to gifts, man. Fed us and everything, bro.
Yeah. That's real, because it's a community.
And Drew was the only white boy at Matthew Dickey.
The only white boy at Matthew
really
Dickey. I don't care what nobody say. Drew might as well not even be white.
That's real.
Drew definitely act white, but he might as well not even be white. He be with everybody black, and his game so thorough. His game ain't white at all.
And his whole family cool. Shout out to Ashley and all of them.
Yeah. Shout out to his mama, his pops. Shout out to their butchery. They got a butchery in Shrewsbury and Webster. Go check that out.
Yeah, the Hanley Meat Market.
Yep, Hanley's Meat Market. Hanley's Meat Market. Go check that out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dude worked hard and he took Pure Sweat. It speaks for itself, man.
Mm-hmm. That's the best name for it. Cause that's
By the way, while y'all speaking on that, I'm a Pure Sweat original. It was only 3 of us that started Pure Sweat. Me, Drew, and Brad. I'm a Pure Sweat original, by the way. I just wanted to add that in there.
So I got another question, man. Shit, this might be our longest interview because I ain't seen bro in a minute. But like, did Action Jackson, Leroy Action Jackson, help your shot? Or get you on top? Or who taught you how to shoot?
My daddy got a rocket. My daddy taught me how to shoot. But Leroy Action Jackson I call him Pops too. That's a father figure to me. A lot of people
don't know he played for the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah, that's a father figure to me. That man is a stone cold killer out there. He a demon on that court. That man taught me to have when people be like, Kobe got the Mamba, that's what Coach Jackson taught me how to have. Mm-hmm. He like, you got all this anger built up in you fighting out here, you doing all this, you fighting in the streets, you doing this and all this. Put that same anger in your talents. When you go out here and feel like you want to score 30 or 40 on them, and if you don't, they got you fucked up. Like, that's how you need to feel. He used to just always, like, he ain't changed my shot or none of that, like, but he made my shot 1,000,000,000% more confident. That's what I say about Coach Jack. Like, I was already confident, and like I was real confident. People would say I was cocky, whatever. But you know, I feel like dealing with Jack. Jack made my shot even more confident. Like, I'm coming across half, stepping back, pulling fadeaway threes from half court, or one step across half court.
So he raised your mentality.
Like he boosted my mentality up a whole nother level. My sophomore summer, I stayed in Northwest Gym. I stayed in Northwest Gym.
I done spent a summer there.
From 5 in the morning to 9 in the morning every morning until school started with Jack.
That'll do it.
And niggas didn't know. So that's why I was so cold in 8th grade. Because that 7th grade summer, I went every day with Butch. Shout out to Butch. A lot of niggas don't know Butch if you in the basketball community.
Yeah.
That's a good man. We definitely got to get Butch. But either way, I'm glad you said that. But he used to take me up to Northwest in the summer. We get them cheap-ass little sandwiches or whatever they was giving out in the park and shit. Niggas drink water and just shoot that bitch all day. And he changed my mentality on shooting because... Yeah. I'm thinking he finna teach me some whole shit. I get in there, it's just me, him, and the ball. There's maybe a couple other niggas.
Like Jack.
Edward from Wellston.
Edward from Wellston
nigga
got
shoot
a
that
cannonball. You know, he went to Iowa.
I didn't know that. I never kept up what happened to him after
that nigga Ed, that's when I was working out at Northwest, that was the only other nigga I was working out with. Was Ed.
So you know I ain't lying. You know what I'm saying?
Ed had a straight rocket ball on my granny, a straight... Man.
But that nigga told me to go under the basket and was like, make 100. He went and sat down, was talking on the phone, whatever he was doing. Make another 100. Make another 100. All day, all I did was shoot right underneath the basket.
Make a difference.
Jack used to make me and Ed make 50. He used to make us make 100 free throws in a row before we could leave the gym. In a row, like we couldn't miss one. That's why we used to be in the gym from 5 in the morning to like 9:30, 10 in the morning, bro. On my daughter, me, Ed, and Action Jackson every day. And Ed was way older than me. Ed was already in college then.
Yeah, because he 2 years my senior. I'm 2 years your senior.
Ed was telling me then, like, Ed already telling me, like, little bro, you a way better shooter than me already, and you 6'8", 6'7", and you got yo-yos with it. You got real handles. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, but Jack, he gonna give you that confidence, though. Like, you gonna have... A nigga with confidence, you link Jack up with a nigga who already got confidence like I did, he gonna be a demon.
Yeah.
And that's how you end up averaging 30. It's just like
right mindset.
Yeah.
That's really all it is for real. Especially, I mean,
every time you go into a timeout, a nigga grabbing you, getting in your ear. Man, if you don't fucking kill these niggas, man, stop fucking playing. Can't none of them guard you if you don't go off. You know, like, you gonna get mad. Ready. Like, fuck that. I'm finna go stupid.
Yeah, it's gonna get you ready.
I seen a clip of you not too long ago. I don't know. Y'all had some ugly ass jerseys then for whatever reason. I don't know, but y'all was at Normandy tournament. I feel like that's when you kind of bust out on the scene in the high school. Because that was a big thing. I don't really know. It ain't the same probably like it used to be. But, like, Normandy tournament used to be a big deal. Nigga, the V would be there. People from out of town would be there.
They fake trying to bring it back.
And, you know, Cardinal Ritter, the V, the all them programs where people going to come out to see y'all. You know what I'm saying? And you start lighting shit up around that time, bro. Like,
what year was that?
Shit. It had to been my senior year. It had to been 10.
That was my sophomore year, bro.
Yeah. Okay. So it was 10. But that's when niggas start taking notice, and then it just went from that. Next thing you know, you out of town with Kevin Durant, LeBron, and shit like that. What was them experiences like?
Oh yeah, that shit was great. Them like experiences I'll never forget. Like Kevin Durant, bro. When I met KD, like still to this day, Kevin Durant my favorite player. But I remember we was at Kevin Durant Skills Academy. That's for the top 25 small forwards in the country. So we at the camp playing King of the Court. I run through the line once. KD on the sideline going crazy. Can't nobody stop this little nigga. Damn, ain't nobody gonna get a stop on the little nigga. I run through the whole line again. Boom. The nigga Justin Anderson, he play with the 76ers right now. Mm-hmm. He guard me. I go to the basket. He block my shot. I'm guarding him. He miss. I get the ball. I yank him, step back, and fade away in the corner. He trip and fall and land on me. It go in for 3. KD canceled the King of the Court. Like, fuck that. This shit over with. King of the Court over. He won. He beat everybody ass in her. I ran through the whole line twice. I ran through 24 people twice. Like, it was bad. Like,
24 people.
Yeah, it was on shit. It was 25 people. Shit. KD's on the sideline. That just made me feel like that was one of the best feelings I ever had with this basketball shit. Like, that's my idol, bro. KD. Everybody used to always say I play like baby KD. Can play like KD. Da 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 da. Yeah. Like,
because it wasn't no people your size. It wasn't no people your size shooting that bitch.
And can handle and can pass and get to the rack, like, and everything, you know.
Because when we grew up, niggas was still trying to force niggas in the post.
Threes, come off screens and shoot. You know how to really play basketball with an IQ.
Yeah, y'all used to run that flex to death, boy.
Just to see that shit coming. Call it out. Here he come. Niggas still don't play no D. Goddamn.
That's something that I didn't get to play you in high school, man.
Y'all didn't play them?
No. By the time
we was supposed to play y'all, but that game got snowed out.
That do sound like some shit that happened.
They played that.
Yeah, we usually play, but I guess in my senior year we didn't play Cardinal Ritter. I don't think, because that's when I would have played y'all. Yeah. And I would have had 30. I would have ran us butter. I probably let you know. You know.
I ain't gonna lie, you probably would have went crazy. You used to go crazy on us. You used to go. You would have went. I mean, you used to go crazy.
I'm gonna have to get you on this course.
I would have had to give you 40.
You would have had 40 on me.
You my big bro. I want specifically 40 on you.
You just would have had 40 collectively throughout the night.
I'm talking about collectively throughout the night.
Yeah, man. So what was it like, you know what I'm saying, when you played, what, you went 2 years at Notre Dame?
No, I played 1 year at Notre Dame. Then I transferred after my freshman year. I started my freshman year, but I transferred after my freshman year. It just wasn't a good fit for me. And plus, my mama got re-diagnosed with breast cancer, and she still got breast cancer now, like, as we speak. So I just transferred and went to Mizzou to come back closer to home.
Right. Okay. A lot of people didn't know. I didn't even know that. I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
Walk off.
I didn't know that was the reason why you came back. A lot of people speculated and ran with the narrative because you had got into dude had pissed you off. You ended up swinging on dude that one time.
Yeah,
or whatever,
they thought because I bombed off on because I stole off on dude and hit him in the jaw in the game. They thought that's why I got kicked out of school. No, I played the entire rest of that season.
Yeah, you definitely did.
You had a good ass freshman season.
The rest of that season, I just was suspended for the next game. That's all that was, and I started the rest of the season. But I left my sophomore year because of politics. I saw where it was going, and I ain't like where I saw the team was going. It ain't look like it was going in the direction I felt that would best fit me, so I should.
Yeah. Who was you? Who was on that team? Was like
that was
Jeremy Grant or Ryan Grant? Who was all on that team?
Me, Eric Atkins, Jeremy Grant, Jack Cooley, Pat Connaughton.
Okay.
Yeah, I was busting their ass and shit.
Yeah, I was busting their ass.
Yeah, that was a good team though. Y'all had a lot of talent.
Yeah,
looking back on that shit.
We used to smash it. We beat the shit out of Kentucky when we played their ass.
Was they in the ACC then?
Nah, we was still Big East. That was the last year we was the Big East.
Okay. And then they switched over.
Yeah.
That's why that year was so legendary. We beat the dog fuck out of Kentucky, boy. When they had Archie Goodwin and Nerlens supposed to be ranked and all that shit, we beat the shit out of them.
Yeah. Yeah, they wasn't shit for real. I remember watching Nerlens and them lose.
Nerlens finally got it together though. Now he finally at the point where I used to hate that nigga, but now he finally at the point where it's like he could be on the team or something on 2K.
Yeah, he finally serviceable and shit or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. And then because the Mizzou coach, who was Mizzou coach then? Was that?
When I transferred, it was Frank Hayes. Yeah. The reason I left Mizzou is because Frank Hayes left Mizzou before he got fired. He resigned. And we got Kim Anderson, a D2 coach from Central Missouri, a terrible coach, a lemon, a Rudy, a straight lemon.
Ass kicks under Kim Anderson.
That little dude is the lamest coach in the history of basketball coaches. On my daughter, he a lemon. I left that school. And when I left that school, I went to Jacksonville State, a D1 school in Alabama, like 30 minutes from Atlanta.
Damn. That's that. Yeah,
because you had redshirted that 1 year, right? Or you had just had to sit out because you were transferred, and that was the year that
I sat out because I transferred. Like, I told Notre Dame I was going to redshirt, but they ain't know that when I said that, like, I was in the process of getting my phone calls together finna transfer. Like, I was finna shake on their head.
Right. Yeah, because I remember that, because at the time you did redshirt, because I remember you redshirted. I thought when you redshirted that you had got injured and you was just finna go to the league. That's what I thought you was finna do. Because I was like, that's what I was like. You said you had started your freshman year, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think that you was like hurt or no shit like that. I didn't know you was gonna transfer neither. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then I was like, and then when you came to Mizzou,
shit.
Of course, we was happy.
That's what I should have did. I should have won and done that shit.
You think so?
Yeah, but
you feel like you ain't improved yourself enough.
I just feel like I should have never went to Notre Dame in the first place, but it was reasons why I went to Notre Dame. Like I told y'all, I can't speak on, but
Notre Dame.
I just should have never went there. I should have went somewhere where I was gonna go one and done because I was one and done. Guys, I was a one and done player for sure.
Yeah,
especially with your size, you definitely would have made it for sure. Like you like. Prototype for what's going on right now. Like, I look at niggas talk about Brandon Ingram, and no disrespect to him, bro, but like
he trash.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I
don't feel it.
Like, you better than dude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he is trash.
He a little taller, but it turns out
he don't even got handles for real. That's like fake handles.
Yeah,
he got handles if a tall nigga guarding him. If a nigga get up and getting his shit like a Patrick Beverly type nigga, he gonna fumble that bitch every time. He not gonna handle the ball. He can't handle the ball for real. Like that shit cap. I'm his height for real with real handles. Like I bake him. I will kill Brandon Ingram. I will kill a lot of niggas. I just like, bruh. I just need to. Only thing I need to do is go to the G League, bro. I go to the G League and play. It's a wrap. I get in the G League, it's a done data. I'm going to get some contracts in the league. I'm going to get some 10-day contracts for a fact.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to.
What you working on right now?
Yeah, that's what I'm working towards this summer. I'm finna get back to training in the next couple months so I can just be ready for when summer come and boom, take advantage of the G League trials I get.
Yeah.
I gotta reach out to some people so I can get some G League trials and shit. And when I do that, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
So really, it's crazy. Like all the niggas that's around here that's involved in shit. Like you needed more guidance. You feel like at the time, like when you needed a big homie that was really gonna help you get through the politics and shit.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I always been a fuck it. I don't need nobody ass nigga, like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that might have been my downfall in a certain way too, like when it comes to that situation that you just spoke on.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I probably not talk to a big homie and just keep it inside my head, but now I'm battling with too many thoughts in my head and I'm confusing myself and now I'm not playing my game right now. You know, you can't do that. A nigga I could talk to when I was at Notre Dame though, a OG, he was a senior, his name Joey Brooks, that's big bro. He's solid, real nigga. He coach. He just was coaching Carson Edwards at Purdue.
Okay. Shout out to
Carson Edwards,
dog.
Raw.
Yeah, dog.
Dude, hard. I don't see why he don't get more clock now, but you know, we was just actually talking about this. They got Wanamaker in front of him.
They got him in a G League. That's just because Wanamaker, like, he just like a vet.
Company guy.
What you said,
Company guy,
You just said that earlier today.
He like a Bruce Bowen ass nigga.
But, you know, to kind of speak on like what you was talking about though, T, like as far as like, you know, the big homies and shit like that, I think one thing that hurts St. Louis is that, you know, though we have a lot of talent, it'd be hard for us to get a lot of people to become stars, to take that next step, to reach potential. And I feel like sometimes we do a disservice to our people because when somebody shows some talent, then, you know, whatever they do, we just let it ride.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To where it's like St. Louis suffers, not even just people our age, but it's not a lot of OGs. Because people in St. Louis want to compete for forever.
Yeah, a lot of these older niggas be too thirsty to be in the spotlight too when they time pass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and they want to ride the young guy that's coming up, or they want to, you know what I'm saying? When, like you said, it ain't necessarily about you.
Right.
It's about laying something down for that next person or whatever, you know. And I know how hard that could be, like you said. Just one, you know what I mean? Like you was the best basketball player in the city. You went to one of the most popular high schools in the city. You know what I'm saying?
In the state.
You know what I'm saying? So that come with a lot of shit that just being a young man growing up that you got to deal with.
Right.
And, you know, and it's something that's hard to be in St. Louis that people don't talk about a lot is fucking smart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gifted, bro. A lot of people don't know that about you.
You know what I'm saying?
You a
not
gifted
dumb.
person.
And it's hard to be around just niggas that just only care about dumb shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you...
A lot of people don't know that. I'm a real intelligent person.
Yeah.
A very intelligent person.
You know? So I can only imagine, you know what I'm saying, how hard it is trying to navigate that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know how I feel to be young and be maybe one of the smarter niggas in the room. You know what I'm saying? You don't got all the answers.
And that was the first time niggas was on the internet. You got, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it was 98,
right.
You couldn't...
Just less distractions.
Bitches wouldn't be in your DM. You know what I'm saying? So right. It's just like, it's more shit going on that ain't nobody got the code, the cheat code on, or the blueprint on how to deal with that shit until you just in the situation yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's real.
For sure.
Yeah, man. How much time we got? What we looking at?
We good.
Okay.
So, but I want to ask you, to kind of, talk about a little bit more of just, hoops in general and shit that's going on right now. Who you like right now? You know what I'm saying? The decade ended. You know what I mean?
I don't really. As far as NBA.
I mean, in general, shit, we hoopers. We talk about. You might tell me about the cold fourth grader shit.
Hey, you know who I like right now? Who a straight dog in high school?
Who?
Josh Christopher.
from LA.
With the little
From Vegas. He from Vegas.
I thought he was related to Swaggy P for a second.
That little dude is gonna be a fucking problem.
Has he committed yet? I don't think he.
No, I don't know.
I don't think he
like Kevin Porter Jr. though too. He a demon. He unusual.
He in
Cleveland.
Right?
He
from Seattle.
not DG. I like Darius Garland. Like I like it's some niggas out right now that got work.
Yeah.
Niggas sleep on LaMelo Ball. That little dude real deal got the package, total package.
LaMelo the real deal. To now, no, I'm
we been fucking with
I ain't gonna lie, LaMelo Ball should.
They tried to hate on him,
He's
bro.
strong number one pick, strong chance.
Yeah,
I like Cole Anthony too. Though. I ain't gonna fake it.
Cole Anthony, I like Cole Anthony too, but like LaMelo game, like his pass game is elite, like championship Celtics Rondo pass game. Like that's how
he finna be what niggas thought Lonzo was gonna be.
He nice as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. That little dude stupid nice.
So you see him being a perennial all-star in the league, or what you think?
For sure. For sure. But Ja Morant, I fuck with Ja Morant too. He be on some straight gangster shit on the court.
Yeah, he just almost jumped over dude.
That's some shit. That's some shit I'm on. I'm on all thug shit on the court. That's what you got. That's how you gotta rock out.
Yeah, he got an entertainment value to his game.
Like he got a chip on his shoulder. Like he not never satisfied.
Yeah,
that's how I play. Like I'm not never satisfied. My game just like KD.
Yeah,
but I like his game. That nigga go crazy.
Was you a Warriors fan when KD was on the Warriors, bro?
Was that not some whole shit to you, bro?
I mean, man, you know all that shit some whole shit, bro. We can't, like...
I'm just making sure we on the same page. Niggas trying to get on the pass.
All that LeBron shit, the Durant shit, all that shit some whole shit. I just fuck with the individual player itself, like...
Right. Yeah,
but I wasn't like the Warriors gonna win. I didn't give a fuck. Like you damn near knew they was gonna win that cheating ass team, but
they was too good.
Yeah, come on, bro.
It took two niggas getting hurt, two of the best niggas to get hurt for them to lose, and it still was a game.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Clay almost. If Clay didn't bust his knee, they might have beat them still. But
that's what I'm saying. Like, but it ain't shit like that. Like I fuck with the Warriors, but I don't really be fucking with individual teams. I watch games for games, you know?
Who the coldest nigga you ever seen play in your life, like, or that you done played against, like a nigga that just was like, whoa, this nigga is different. Like, he an animal.
I say two niggas. My nigga Ricky D, Ricardo Lito from Providence, Rhode Island. He play overseas. And my nigga Karan Iverson.
No relation.
Ricky D like 6'8". Nah, he related to Allen Iverson, but Karan like 6'10" with the thumb yo-yos. I'm talking about step back, stupid taps, three ball wet, hezzy pull up three. He got work, real work for niggas like. Dream shake off the glass fade away, like he got real work for me. Like he nice.
He overseas too, or where you?
Yeah, he overseas too. My boy Ricardo, he overseas. He played with the Mavericks for like 2-3 seasons, and then he went overseas. He played with overseas with Tony Roden. Y'all know Tony Roden.
Yeah. From
him and
Washington.
Yeah, him and Tony. He played with the Sixers too for a minute.
Yeah, for a minute, for a nice while.
Tony Roden and Lito play on the same team overseas right now.
Okay.
But Ricardo Lito is 6'6". Pure bucket. Like, that nigga a bucket. That was my boy. Like, real bucket.
Yeah. What was you said? You just came back from Colombia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How was that? What was that like? You know?
That was cool. Like I was staying on an island called San Andres. It was cool. That's the team I played for. Like it was representing the island. The team of island. It was like a tournament for the battle of some islands out there in Colombia. But the arena was held at the San Andres arena in Colombia where I was at.
Okay.
So I did cool though. I won MVP of the tournament. I averaged 32 a game, 8 assists, 6 rebounds. I did my thing.
Yeah, you got it in. Yeah.
San Andreas make me think about one thing.
Grand Theft Auto.
This nigga he played for San Andreas. I almost bust out laughing. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that shit cool though. Like I say, you gotta adapt. That's something you gotta adapt to. It's like they don't got windows and shit like that. Like that, they're like they got windows, but they don't got covers over them and shit.
Yeah.
Like so, it's bugs and it's just shit going
Mosquitoes is
on.
biting like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's just shit going on. So you gotta, you just gotta adapt, bro.
Yeah,
like even
adjust.
we staying in 5-star hotels, like we still gotta adapt, bro.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's different.
It's different.
Yeah. Damn,
It's just different shit.
Well, shit, let's get this top 5, man.
Yeah. We always end it with this, bro. We get out your hair, but 5, your top 5 hoopers of all time, and your top 5 rappers of all time.
Man, what the fuck is y'all on with me right now? Y'all fucking my head up.
We need to know, bro. The streets want to know, man.
Give me a second.
Everybody got a starting 5. If starting 5, if you had to just pick a lineup, or even like on some 2K
I'm finna
shit.
go with hoopers.
All right.
Is this in order?
It's just you, whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
Your top 5 personal favorite.
It don't gotta be. This not order though, right?
Nah, it's just your top 5 personal favorite hoopers.
Bring the mic up because I want to make sure we get this one.
All right. Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Michael Jordan.
Okay.
I can't put me in there, but
Nigga, it's your team, nigga.
What's your team?
It's your shit, bro. Like, whatever you trying to do.
Me, I'm excluded. I'm gonna exclude myself and put my 5 flip because me, I'm automatically my favorite.
Hey, you the first nigga in the history of the show.
You the first nigga to say
yourself, and that's some real shit.
That shit.
That's real. But go ahead.
Like I'm automatically my favorite, so I'm gonna X myself out and get my 5 outside of me.
So you off the bench.
That was great.
LeBron, KD. Who I say? KD, Mike. Bro, this hard, bro.
I know.
That's why we asked there.
We done got Yao Ming. We done got a lot of crazy niggas. We done got a lot of good answers.
This nigga is stumped.
AI.
Okay.
AI. Okay.
AI done made everybody list except one.
Yeah. KD,
I don't know.
AI. You got the initials.
I gotta put Dirk Nowitzki in there, bro.
Okay.
Okay. He changed the game.
Yeah. 30,000 point score. You ain't got to.
I gotta put him in the MVP of the league.
MVP
champion. MVP champion.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Back to back.
I gotta put Dirk in there.
I don't think so. Nah.
So that's 4.
Okay.
Let me think. You know what? I'm putting my little brother in there. Jason.
Okay.
Jason Tatum.
Okay.
Pull up, shoot. Fun fact too. I gotta talk my shit because niggas be trying to act like I be letting niggas know I really go at this hooping shit, but you know.
Yeah.
I coached Jason when he was 6 or 7 years old. I knew he was going to the league then. Swear to God. For my community service at Metro. I coached him and my little brother. But I was gonna say what he told me, which made my basketball life complete. Said I inspired him. Mm-hmm. He inspired Jay.
Right.
So it's like I'm basketball royalty by definition for life. I'm certified, bro.
You the roots.
You the roots.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I just want to tell niggas that so niggas, now that I got a witness, niggas be think I be playing. Niggas be like, Tanel just be talking crazy because I be making niggas laugh and shit.
Yeah.
They think I'm playing.
They think I just co-sign whatever you said. Like,
yeah, they think it's Ryan, my homie.
Yeah, it's no cap. It's no cap. Ryan Mike got a baseball cap on. We ain't doing no capping right now. For sure.
You know?
It's something you got to know. It's a real deal. I looked up to Big Bro when I was in 6th grade. We wanted to hoop like him. If you was a hooper and you ain't want to hoop like him and Curtis Churchman, you was lying your ass off.
Shout out to Bob.
You was shout out Bob Blood. If you was lying your ass off if you ain't want to hoop like either one of them. You was lying.
that's
Appreciate it, man.
You know
Shut
that.
the city down.
He was my 6th grader.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it was like a tradition. Like,
Because
you
I
know,
passed it on. I'm glad niggas kept
my
hooping.
6th grade year, for whatever reason, I don't know, we was too poor or what, but niggas ain't had no team for the first time in Hellas.
Yeah.
Then his 8th grade year, Bop was the only sixth grader. I feel like Bop and James. Yeah, him and James.
Bop and James.
But shit, he was my 8th grade year. He was the only sixth grader that was on the team.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
and I definitely did do. I did go crazy in games. I did knock down trays on trays on trays. Good Tracy's.
Spreading the floor.
Should have put that nigga in a championship game, man. But we gonna leave that alone.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
Give me your top 5 rappers, bro.
My top 5 rappers
you probably rap too.
Is Future.
Okay.
I'm feeling it.
Thug.
Okay.
Future. Thug.
I like how you started off.
Yeah, that's strong.
Future been my favorite rapper since 6th grade.
Niggas be ready to fight me. I be saying Thug better than Wayne to me now.
Since Dirty Sprite. Future been my favorite rapper since the first song he ever dropped. People don't know Future got famous because of St. Louis. Niggas don't know
he was on the dub.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
niggas don't know he got famous because niggas don't know he was in U City. Shit. Like, niggas don't know, like, Future got famous from St. Louis. He say that in a lot of his old songs, like on Dirty Sprite and shit. But Future, Thug, I had to say Gunna.
Okay.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, a lot of my niggas can vouch. I was listening to Gunna like Drip Season and that Out of Sight, Out of Mind shit like
Gunna
3-4 years
People
ago. Niggas wasn't listening to that shit then.
And they still low key sleep on Gunna now. They just now getting hit, but like they don't know his influence. Like he probably doing hella shit for Lil Baby and them. Like, but keep going, man. Gunna hard.
Who I say?
You got Thug,
Future, Thug,
Gunna.
So you in the A hard right now.
Future, Thug, Gunna. Who else I fuck with?
Stumped.
I fuck with Jada Youngin.
Okay.
But I wouldn't put him in my top 5.
That's tough. You ain't got no old school niggas you listen to?
Gucci and shit, but like who don't listen to old Gucci and Boosie and shit? When they vibe,
you need 2 more people, right?
Yeah, but let me get a special interview. Let me get 10.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Run it off.
Thug. Future. Start off. Future.
Okay.
Thug. Gunna. Who else I say? YNW Melly. I sleep. That dude talented. He not a regular artist, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Juice 23 from St. Louis. That's my little bro.
Okay.
SB Gusto from St. Louis. That's my big bro. You gotta listen to him. Yeah, I gotta get him. He gonna drop some shit soon when it drop. That's 7. That's 6. The last 4. Drago and Bino. That's one person. Them Detroit niggas and my boys. They gonna have you turn Drago and Bino.
Okay.
Go get hip to them.
Okay.
Who else?
Dude, Elliot Wilson, now he got the whole list.
Yeah, he didn't got. You didn't told us. You didn't put us on.
I say Drago and Bino. After I say Drago, I got 2 left.
2 left.
Drago and Bino. Yeah, Ride Wave. You got Ride Wave. I fuck with Ride Wave.
I heard some Ride Wave.
Even though he be on some emotional shit, like niggas can't joke with him or something. Like, nigga, get the fuck on. That's some bitch shit, bro. You talking about some. I gave the streets my pain and they laughed at it. Nigga, you better get a sense of humor, nigga. You up bucks. What you crying, complaining for?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, artists be sensitive about that shit. Yeah. Well, yeah, I feel you.
And then, Ride Wave. Then my last one, man. Regardless of our differences, man, with this stupid ass, man, I'm gonna put Lil Tay ass on there, bro.
Lil Tay.
Yeah, cause you know that's me and Lil Bro that had our differences, but that's still Lil Bro. Like, so I'm gonna go ahead and put Lil Tay on there because they need to stop sleeping on that man. That man got some bangers for the streets.
Yeah,
Lil Tay hard. Yeah. It's so many people on the scene
and
right now.
you know we smoke squeeze old. Yeah, I got him saying that, by the way.
All right. That's love. Yeah, you put on for the Lou. I appreciate that.
Yeah, but really though, the Lou rappers I put in there, Juice 23, SB Gusto, and Lil Tay. They're my boys.
Yeah.
Check them out, man.
And I got 30 in this child for. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
Man.
Appreciate you, bro. We might have to make, that might have to be the intro to this.
Lil Tay.
Yeah, we got to do it.
All right. Well, man, Biedscheid, we appreciate it.
Appreciate you, bro. And we gonna get on this court one of these days. I don't want to hear no excuse. I'm gonna let you work out a little bit.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it.
My number might be just as wet now. I ain't gonna
if I get a little work in, you ain't even gonna score. I want a competitive game now.
So he said he's not gonna work out.
I'm competitive, or you gonna be competitive is the question.
That's what I'm saying. If I work out, it ain't even gonna be no competition. So I'm just not gonna work out, so it can be a competitive game.
Don't take it light on me, nigga. Work out, cause defense is the best part of my game. I mean, I know you 6'7", it is what it is, but you gonna have to make a lot of step back jump shots, and we gonna see. We gonna see. Come and see it. Matter of fact, we might have to film it 1-on-1.
Oh yeah, this could be part 2 of the interview.
Put that motherfucker on live and shit. Tell me how many points I'm not gonna get, so I could give twice as many. And I get the ball first. Only because this nigga 6'7".
We going to 12 by 1. We going to 16 by 1s and 2s. You get ball first, you gonna have 5 points.
I'm glad he ain't disrespect me. I'm glad he ain't say no shit like 2. Y'all niggas be on some bullshit.
He gave you 5.
He at least gave me 5. I'm gonna get 8.
Nah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna win.
Nah.
I'm gonna win. Well, appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man. It's the Backcourt, bro.
Love y'all niggas, man.
For sure.
Appreciate it.
Right.